For a long time, the Horde rulers could not come to terms with the fact that Crimea became an independent state in 1441. Khans Mahmud and Ahmed sought to return Crimea to the rule of the Horde, but it wasn't easy. Haji Jiri, and then his son Mingli Jiri, vigilantly monitored the security of the borders of the Crimean Khanate and suppressed any attempts by the Horde to invade the peninsula. However, in the spring of 1475, a political crisis broke out in Crimea, which ended in a coup. The Crimean Buis overthrew Mingli Jiri, and the throne passed to the Khan's brothers, first to Tatar and then to Nurdevlet. Neighboring powers immediately took advantage of the unrest in Crimea. The Ottoman Sultan took possession of the rich port cities of the peninsula. The Horde Khan sent Dzhanibek to conquer Crimea. Dzhanibek waited for the right moment when Nurdevlet and his army, at the request of the Sultan, went to help the Turks in Moldova. Crimea was left without cover and Dzhanibek invaded the peninsula. Having learned about the invasion, Nurdevlet abandoned the Moldavian campaign, turned the army back and hastily returned to Crimea. But it was too late. Dzhanibek had already captured the Khan's capital. Dzhanibek quickly realized that he would not be able to hold Crimea for long. While still in power, he wrote in advance to the ruler of Moscow and asked him to provide him with asylum in case of need. Dzhanibek's fears were confirmed. He did not last even a year on the throne. The Crimean nobility overthrew him and prayed in a letter to the Sultan to return the former Khan Mingli Jiri from Istanbul to Crimea. This request was fulfilled. Mingli Jiri arrived on the peninsula, Nurdevlet left the throne and emigrated from Crimea, and Dzhanibek fled to Moscow, and his further fate is unknown.